welcome to Affirmations for Black People, a regular series from Candi Dugas and Associates.
I am Candi, our guide for this edition, which will focus our attention on affirming our freedom.
If you are familiar with our affirmation flow, feel free to skip to the parts that you need. The time markers are in the description box or the caption or the content, whatever platform you're using to experience this affirmation. If you are new, welcome again, and hang out a bit with me here in the beginning to get a feel for the flow. So, if you are not already in a place where you are still with enough quiet to focus on these affirmations, please pause the video here, find your spot, and then resume. I'll be right here when you get back. So let's talk about what affirmations are and what they are not. They are not quite like meditations. With affirmations, you do not necessarily have to remain in the flow from the beginning to end as it unfolds in order to get its maximum benefit. You can focus on the parts that resonate or the whole thing. You can focus on parts that resonate later and then come back. It's very, very flexible. Repetition is a technique that can be part of both affirmations and some styles of meditation, and I will use repetition here. I will read through the affirmation 3 times. On the 3rd time that I read the affirmation, I hope you'll jump in with me and say the words out loud. Voice them yourself with my voice. At any point during the video, please feel free to pause if you'd like to repeat a word or phrase or sentence more than once within the read-through. If you'd just like to ponder it, ponder what it means to you, let it roll around within you, or write or sketch in your journal. If you want to do any of those things during a read-through, pause. It's okay always to just pause and then simply resume as you'd like. You can look at yourself in the mirror while you affirm or incorporate it into your meditations, other mindfulness and exercise routines, while you're cleaning, navigating traffic, or any other ritual. So here we go. Affirmations for Black people for today.
I am free. I release myself from the thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release. Today, I am free. I release myself from the thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release. Today, I am free. I am free. I release myself from the thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release. Today, I am free.
I hope these affirmations are, well, affirming, that they buoy you, boost you, lift you up. They are from the I Am Everything affirmation deck, created by Teresa Clark. You can check them out with the link in the description or the caption or the content. Also in these places are some sacred and inspirational quotes that may have bubbled up for me as I affirmed these truths for myself. Note, if nothing is there, that means nothing bubbled up at the time. I'm only going to put it there if it bubbles up. With most of my spiritual practices, I like to immerse myself in the messages until I'm saturated with them. I suppose that's my way of integrating them into my subconscious or into my consciousness. That's why these videos come out regularly, not necessarily on a set schedule. They are meant to cook low and slow like a good stew with layered flavor that integrates into each and every part of the whole. And then for you to chew on them at least a few days, often longer. I hope you'll find the additional resources like the quotes that I may provide relevant and helpful as well. I'm also including a free ebook that you can download that takes our consideration of these affirmations even a bit further. And that link is provided as well. We are producing this series here because this channel, this page, this platform focuses on what it means and what it's going to take for Black Americans to be fully free. You'll always find here various kinds of inspiration and information on freedom, our holistic well-being, promotions of my plays and productions with, of course, themes on freedom, collaborations with other healers, lightworkers, and freedom fighters, and tools like these affirmations that help us to liberate ourselves, free ourselves, do the work of liberation and freedom for ourselves. If any of this interests you, please subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you do not miss any of our videos. Take good care, and next time Spirit asks what we're building, you can answer that we're building freedom together, the kind that lasts forever, beginning within and shining throughout. Be well.